Friday night after another long week of fighting with spreadsheets. The clock had just struck 5 and I was finally at the end of my shift. But that morning my girlfriend Jean had said that I'd never tell her I love you. And all day I told myself it was nothing, just a normal lover's rift. As I left work I tried to give her a call on my old cell phone, and it just rang and rang. I guess there's no one home. So next I tried to call my best friend Gene to see if he was around, but it went straight to voicemail. Guess I'd spend the night alone. When I was close to home I noticed Gene's brand new Italian sports car, but strangely it was parked 3 yards down from my drive. I scratched my head just wondering why as I walked to my front door, when I heard a happy giggling coming from somewhere inside. Oh no. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was being betrayed by them. They're gonna be a pair of jeans, my ex-girlfriend and former best friend. I didn't see this twist coming. It really caught me off guard. I didn't have the first clue. This wasn't on my bingo card. No, it wasn't. I was feeling so confused and didn't know what to do, so I quickly ran back to the street and jumped in my car. I drove away real hastily without taking a moment to think, and soon came to the greasy old can, the new neighborhood bar. I went inside and sat on a stool next to a pretty girl. She turned my way seductively and smiled with a sexy grin. I told her I hoped I didn't mislead her, that I'm not much of a talker. She replied in a big deep voice, "Don't worry, you can call me Tim." It was then I looked around at all the other patrons there. Even the smallest, most petite girl seemed a little bit too buff. I threw down a $20 bill and yelled, "You can keep the change!" And like an Olympic gold medal sprinter, I couldn't get out there fast enough. Ah! But Marilyn Monroe stage just waved and said,
"Aren't you gonna say goodbye?"
I swear if I was on a witness stand, I would have to testify. I didn't see this twist coming. It really caught me off guard. I didn't have the first clue. This wasn't on my bingo card. Oh Lord. I just sat there in the parking lot as my whole body shook, feeling like the only remedy was a shot of testosterone. The entire evening had gone from being bad to even worse, so maybe the best thing I could do right then was to just head on home. As I started to drive, I had to stop at the red light at the corner, when I heard an engine roar next to me, a kid in a Camaro. Our eyes met and we gave a nod as we both silently agreed. When the traffic light turned to green, it was gonna be time to go. I reacted first and stomped on the gas. It was pedal to the metal. I looked all around and that little punk was nowhere near. I had to laugh because something had finally gone my way. But then I noticed the flashing blue lights in my rear view mirror. Oh no again. The officer looked at me quite sternly with a ticket for minor arrest. He said, "Got anything to say there, bub?" And I said, "I must confess, I didn't see this twist coming. It really caught me off guard. I didn't have the first clue. This wasn't on my bingo card." What do I do now? Felt like licking my wounds. I was as defeated as a man can be. The only thing that was left to do was to head home and face the music. When I got there, I noticed Gene's sports car still parked right down the street. And as I turned the front door knob, I began to feel real sick. All the lights in the house were either dimmed or completely off. I dreaded what awaited, perhaps a spider's web of lies. I cautiously took 2 steps into the darkened living room lights came on and everyone jumped out yelling, "Surprise!" It was only then that I realized I've been working so long and hard that I had completely forgotten the day's date, but that really doesn't matter. Because Jean and Jean, my girl and best friend, had both remembered for me, and I can truthfully say to them that this was my best birthday ever. Oh yes it was. Later that night I was feeling like the luckiest man alive. Jean softly whispered,
I love you, baby.
and I told her my reply. I didn't see this twist coming, it really caught me off guard. I didn't have the first clue this wasn't on my bingo card. But wait, there's more. I wasn't done bearing my soul just yet. I've been to church many times late. I looked